Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, July 24th, 2013, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Well, we have had quite a run of winning days here, and sooner or later, a run like that's got to end, and it ended today. We had a lousy day. There wasn't, just about everything that could go wrong went wrong today. Market opened up and then it went negative, and so we got into a few things. They didn't do too well, and every one of our positions, we came in with, I think, $8,000 in open trade equity positive, and it all just shrank. So we ended up closing out a negative $8,000, and we're carrying negative $3,000 in open trades. That is not a good day. At the same time, I might add that it can get a lot worse than that. So we just got to accept this was a bad day. We got into one horrible trade I'm going to show you on the charts, but everything else went bad too. So not a good day. Let's take a look at the charts. Okay, here we are looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average again, and you can see this morning on the open, this thing took off and came pretty close to taking out the intraday highs of yesterday, which I think is an all-time intraday high for the Dow Jones Industrials, but it almost immediately started to fail and went negative here less than 30 minutes into the day, and went down and tried to rally, then down again, and came back a little toward the end. The Dow ended up closing down 25 points. That certainly isn't a disaster, but our trades seemed like they all went bad, and they went bad worse than these charts on the Dow Jones would indicate. And I'm used to showing you nothing but good trades. I'm going to show you a bad trade today, and I talk a lot about how we get these outlier trades, and how these trades these outlier trades make our trading. And we've had a lot of them. The biggest one we've had this year was we made $35,000 in Netflix back in January, and we haven't had anything else like that, but we've had a couple, 2 or 3 trades I think that have been $15,000 or over. These are really great trades. Every once in a while there's another side to this story, however, and we'll get an outlier trade on the negative side, and that's what happened today. You're looking at WLT, which is Walter Energy, and you can see here just a couple days ago we had a nice trade in Walter Energy. We made over $3,500 in this right here, but unfortunately yesterday we jumped in here 30 minutes into the day, bought Walter Energy, and almost immediately it started fading, and it closed against us yesterday, but really not too bad. This wasn't too bad, but this morning, look at this gap, and of course when that happens we get out of it as soon as we can. Unfortunately, as soon as we can costs us over $6,000 loss in Walter Energy. And if you think that was bad, look what we would have done if we'd hung onto this. If we'd hung on to this trade would have gone from a $6,000 loss to a $12,000 loss. But that's why we're not buying whole traders, and we get out of these things and just grit our teeth and take our lumps and go on to something else that does make money. Anyway, bad trade in WLT today, but we have survived. You know, $8,000 loss isn't anything that we can't come back from in this bull market. So that's the way it was. Bad Wednesday. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday.